Where you see you?
Yes, I get you.
Well, family, we have to welcome you to a program where is a program where they bring information come to you. I know say you within our also outside this country, you go and take part, and the only way for do them.
Well, I for just look the program because the program they inform you about the thing that they happen and the different places them in the country. So the program they give opportunity for another your voice through your text or WhatsApp message. Not only they call, but you they send your message as text through the text line with a 077-685-518, or you send them as WhatsApp message to 079-15-47-14. Send your comment, we'll read them inside the program.
Well, it will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program today, well, some picking at two secondary school and clashed at the stadium over one game with them they play. Well, we'll go into full detail of that. Then click they now on a police hand because they catch them with some weapon where they against the law. And Aberdeen roundabout need urgent attention as the sewage waste, you know, the big problem in that area there. Fire don't catch SS camp. Well, the one way can they go buy them fuel them where they say fuel scarce and put on a gallon. Well, now the water to initiative for women and girls empowerment. They sensitized on GBV. Well, in line with the 16 days of activism. We'll bring on that. Plus the hook get for go lands today. Anyway, this and plus other things we'll bring inside the program. We use me that must say.
Lucy and Ganana Minim.
Well, we'll take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 euros, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 euros. When double password they talk so.
What in?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But you get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 euros. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange getting 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But you get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy yourself here. No come boy yourself here.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say they come me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I dey enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. I the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, sure.
Oh dear, now the Paula will get an orange SIM. So
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This now other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial star 800 ash for begin the enjoyment.
Orange is all about what matters to you. Orange.
Alright, we have to begin with this school picking them. Go to the stadium for go play some kind of a game where they compete against themselves. Well, you see how people their mind they don't, need for be liberated in this country. Then why they turn other things on themselves. George Louis been there and now this bring.
Presently, at the work on the gates, not Tangis. We organize Tangis, and we didn't again. The riot that's why I see just now a fearful between collegiate and Ahmadiyya. And the collegiate are so stubborn. But the blame what they put, first of all, the people who organize this school league, they know say these two schools where they meet up na problem. They do not put no securities in place. The Bobo then force feds, then damage people, then damage themselves. Then second people what they blame now the police. Police them, first of all, when I get emergency line. When they call una immediately, then say una say una for appear. The first police they know there. In fact, the few police where they all run with me. Say the second one and develop back. They don't fed second one back. They almost kill one Bobo just if he survive na God. Police they not come. And now few police come. One great soldier man.
What if he say cause effect?
Well, according to where we asked the Ahmadiyya Bobo, they say that one guy, now he slap one Ahmadiyya student. They say that that begin the fate. So that the Bobo tell me. But the Ahmadiyya Bobo, they don't keep them inside. Now they back protest, say they want come on and do. Because we know say if they come out, the collegiate Bobo then they not do, problem go take place. So they protest, say they want come on and do. So we're not been there because they want to pull the gates.
So the police and they try to guide them and secure them, but let them know it's good they go use, so they know we have problem. They try for collapse, and then the brand come inside the motor car all day. We don't know what's in there.
Well, na so beyond that. Well, na so that children they can go up, so they go inside them like bangba. This one they can show na that they are now na the agbagba them. We they inside the thing don't soak inside. We call themselves click. Then go enjoy themselves. Then come out now. Then they go and eat boss. Bio then get all kind of things like for saying a farm, then they go. Well, now they did a police and Dominic JJ Tucker get the story.
Augustine Kylie, Assistant Inspector General of Police, and the Director of OSD. Then Maya, after Caldinero issue, they received distress calls and the police and they respond to small distress calls. So some of them are on assist. They arrest 3 of them in the stadium area, then the 6 in Sankey Street, Lady Street, Congo Market area. They arrest them with offensive weapons and upon interrogation, inspecting their physical person, suspects say they get click marks there. So I make hold them. The riotous conducts, offensive weapons, and the suspects in sin are so the arresting officer said early in the morning, keep them on Sunday, Monday to the side for them over CID, where they continue the investigation.
All right, but now you're not Delta One. Now somebody go and say white, you know you for the track down white on Click Boys. But somebody go and say since of course you don't become Delta One, now who's can get the color put still for the put white onto the state?
The office who are hold now, we support operations. Any difficult operations we generally need to live on the take. They will call on me, we're ready for giving the support. And I will do so.
Alright, so well from that place there, we move now, we come over to the Aberdeen roundabout, you know, because what don't they come out say, the place don't turn like I say, na place where they can call like your wash yard, because you get some stench when you turn up the wait for taxi, and yonder they say, na tourist attraction site. Well, the team where they carry on there, the councillor where they be explain more to Dominic JJ Tucker as we been pick up, say something they waste where they pull bad smell na the whole roundabout.
Okay.
Now recently we Senatel introduced the cable.
Okay.
And then they put the big pipe. So when they put the big pipe, they understand the big pipe will connect to the water the camp.
Okay.
They know they work again.
Alright.
Directly now we water the camp.
It's Councillor Ahmed Karim Bangura, who did a work 443 Aberdeen. This water, the community people, they complain to me too much about this water at this roundabout. A touristic area. This water they cause a lot of problem in this community. When you can ask Delicious Hyper go tell you say that Home Sweet. When you can ask Home Sweet go tell you say na Delicious Hyper, and then they pay a lot of money na road transport and council. Okay. And being a part of council, that make a one for let council intervene immediately towards this water in business, where you are a touristic area, people in the camp, then they pass the big people that this country are all in the past.
Okay, you're about yourself. Okay, now, so now, how you feel about this kind of dirty smell toilet water?
You know, you go down well with your quality, it affects with the smell. People put it in the country, they be complain. Because the water, the water don't flow past, they be smell, we should be under. So the person can come out, and the council like you do, very well is coming from here, decent. Because you know, build hotel, you know, we get sell water they pass.
Alright, so now what's water they come out?
I'm sweet to my little come out. The hotel is kind of come out. Because I don't pass.
So it's just not they come out?
That's just not they come out. Because I don't pass. So now I don't go no more. Why can't the streets here no more? And I'm going to play for the transport. The African okay, the guy we can this area.
Alright, well, so the Aberdeen roundabouts don't look like done.
Alright, we want for bring on a dish there. We get the habit for the go buy Jebu petrol for sell and black market. Well, that's so this be at the SS camp. This ink they go buy this fuel for Lego the sell and black market. This how we can we no say fire did name it catch fire. But the danger at the other side burn past side in the by the story. But one something is to say what they call black man in the IMAT 9 cents for we.
Mohamed Abubakar today. Okay. Yeah. Like if it acts, because I come for maintenance my bike because I can't travel. So the one body they will call Mohamed and see my patients. So time the woman. One man can't do it, but they didn't say that. The man carry the bike to park. He said, "Go give me one batter. They make her go buy the balance fare now because people they ask for fare." And she will go buy 22 later. The man go, they go buy the fare. They come from there. The woman then get the fare. They put her inside. When you put the fare inside, they put. When you don't put all the cover the pot. As you cover now to time, then you go back for the fare inside. When you go take the fare now, come out. You put one rubber bucket. Now turn when they drive for turn and fire blaze. You not tell nobody, you just send the rubber inside and you run. Myself a spotter, as they run out tell the boys, they make the buyer. Say watch me you. Myself don't take me tank, I don't to where go field be flop there. I don't to where from there I see me bike the bone. So now I tell the boys, I say una grab, una watch me una. Anyhow, the one boy now be there inside himself to tell me they come on now. He just see fan at the mud. Now the jump he miss. Pass and keep the field rubber. Field center in process. The church. Myself now left me back now. I draw the boy. What did go now? They allow for me the sense and some pana. Say we have good pana in process. But all say pil pana.
Our woman is selling fuel. When I feel it, so we sell the fuel. And we measure 5 million. So we measure and our police are the fuel. So my association is for 5 million. 5 million, yes. We measure the fuel. After us, and our police now will fire. See the one guy we come like road. Okay. That is right in the hospital. Okay, I don't go to. Yeah.
Well, from SS Camp, we come now for initiative for women and girls empowerment. In line with the 16 days of activism, they go and sensitize on the thing they will for do it. Bad thing they can do to woman and girl picking them. Well, Tile Williams be witness and this bring.
I'm the coordinator for Initiative for Women and Girls Empowerment, Margaret Akua. Today we get family engagement, family and community engagement, stakeholders based on this gender-based violence. We almost say this is 16 days of activism, where it starts from the 25th of November to the 10th of December. We can't engage them family members, them parents, the picking them people them, where especially the stakeholders them, they are where they compromise. Not only they compromise about rape, not only they compromise about gender-based violence in the community. So now that to come for council today, let we able to talk them out, then let the survivors themselves, let themselves say something. Because we see say a lot of women they go through a lot and they keep silent. So we want to break that silence. So that we call the community stakeholders engagement and the family engagement. So we all are there today for discussions.
We common as a even Papa big person I talking to and say I say power or not be seen for do. I'm not able to put all the things and now to stop and for moderate this kind of way they be soon in this community and this country.
Well, we will not depend and we still go depend on our tire will not go tire. We'll still continue for the raise awareness to people for making noise all over the community, all over the country. For let people know say waiting that they do enough fine. For let them man the way they are burgering small picking, for let them stop. For let them community stakeholders the way they compromise and then community, for let them stop. So we the woman there with team up together with the man there side by side for stop rape, for stop domestic violence, for stop gender-based violence in this country, Sierra Leone.
Alright, every year Tanges Festival can be at the National Stadium. So we go around or go visit the Tanges and engage the correctional service booth. Well, one for Brian Cantona.
Officer Emmanuel, in a sergeant, look at the correctional center. This work for saying my experience now 25 years now. 25. Yes. But work inside the correctional, and me 7 years. Just believe in a land me work. What a land me myself for passam. When I see the country, I see man they commit crime too much, they go inside the prison. And I see I'm fit at the prison at the right south side we will get a man there for landing. As now at the correctional, they don't change them to correctional to prison again. As a correctional for land inmates them, train them. The one that they call the prison and not to prison again. Then I inmates who for change their life. How will they change them? That through this work they land them. We a manual. Because we a manual work we do. If we get the equipment what Kenya they get, we do more than them. Because what you see right now, we are back then durable, then good. When you want to buy a back, good one, when African stuff, made in Sierra Leone, made in Yasu, come at the correctional. You can at the showroom, at Pike Street, facing the special code, the female special code, you don't get. Like the money would they utilize them back? Would they buy more material? You don't understand? For land the inmates them back. They make themselves, the inmates, the water don't sub inside. Themselves they make for themselves. They just to the nation, to the president, now put more attention na the correctional center for let this correction go establish, go big more, we go do more work and learn. What you see, if they say for train the youth then, I believe saying at the correctional than the number one side, because now they will get more than 2,000 young men them who they inside the correctional. The people like you say, the idle-minded and the doubling workshop. You don't understand? So if you then put more attention at the correctional, I believe for Sierra Leone will change. As we get new direction, I pray that the government pour more better hand at the correctional.
Okay. Right from the correctional service industries, you see the government industry done. They're not a joke. From that industry there, we move them now, go to one chairman, a PZ, we say in there for the PZ Youth Organization. He come and raise serious concern, and he will explain more to me inside this interview.
The PZ
Youth chairman. To me, na PZ Youth organization chairman. Now one part member they get problem. Now they attend to. I said, yeah, excuse me for Smekadon. So they parande so when they see the confrontation between the members and can be say, well, give chairman chance let talk. They can solve problem. So automatically, after I don't talk to the complainant, he don't go, we don't agree upon the date 2 weeks. Then all of a sudden I just say go for policeman. The police officer ended by one superintendent and can invite me say I'm going to Central police station.
What in the can invite you to police station?
Well, I go to Central police station, meet the LEC, they try for tell me say, well, what happened? So I explained. Now I say, well, this man a new man where they know where the party don't appoint. Say, well, him they in charge now of PZ, all PZ activities. And I say, well, fair enough. I say that's fine. It's a political appointment. I say, but me, now a youthful group at the head, we're a PZ youth.
This PZ youth we they talk about, so we register?
We register, of course.
So we register?
We register through transport, city council.
Okay, youth commission.
Yes.
Okay, so how are they operating?
Well, we operate. We operation what they do. I mean, we get to the organization where they contribute monthly to members there where they contribute and they help them greatly because that contribution they go like where you get problem or you sick or you get married or you get pulnado in terms of death and stuff like that, and then help them they will give to your own members there.
So waiting at this contention, this other person we don't come up from party with you waiting at the how na connect. Now I want to understand.
This man not join with organization to start with. He's not part of us. So all of a sudden, when they do that, he just kind of like attack me. Before
you not try for make you understand, say we are a different organization.
Of course, you know. You know, see there is an organization.
Yeah, because with all them documents there now, how this connection will get for be? Because we don't involve money, then a bank and all that in this. Well, how will I get for do?
We the try for tell and say the appointment we then get, it's fine for them. But what me they try for say, new organization are there doing a PZ we get constitution and we do election every 4 years. I mean, we get a time where they do an election. So if you want to be a member of the organization, so if you come through the normal process, then if you want to contest, you can contest next year when they get to election. Around me. So you left to
So no get election
at all. So it's an constitution we buying on waiting. But an office say that power ready for come take the organization like that no.
Alright, we go to arts now as Nitrogen Investment. They will present Nitrogen Dramedy Challenge. Well, this is a way they go for search for actor, them, actress, comedian, and you know they will need up to 64 contestants them. Well, this person we did before, he explained more to Ibrahim Alim Conte.
Director for Nitrogen Investments.
Yes,
call on the Nitrogen Dramedy Challenge 2019. That's what towards Dramedy, it's towards comedy drama. So comedy and drama now combined. And this day happened for 2019. And we search for people who are talented in acting, actors, actresses them, and comedian them. So if you know say you're a comedian or actor or actress, we put a prize of 10 million leones for the winner.
Okay, so how do you forget about?
Well, we start with auditions this Saturday na Seaford Institute na 41 Charles Street, and people we do already apply to the audition form when they buy when at 20,000 euros, they can go participate because we try to get all of those people we don't apply for able to take part in this competition here soon.
Yes, certain actor or actress we don't know before, then still apply.
Yes, this is open to all actor or actress them, all comedian them, and new one them as well. Because now we want to make them very, very broad. Now we try for we start and first now free tone. Later on we go for come into the provinces, but you open to everybody. We think say they get talent for act.
Okay, with this prize we want to get for 10 million leones. What it mean for the industry?
Well, it means say we want for search out for more talent. We want for make people them way now act and actress them. Because the aim now for actually let them able do business out of the talent where they get, let them able get some benefits. We do this because we want for let we train more people them for able do good work with the acting and comedy business.
So at the end of the day, when I don't get how I get for guidance.
Well, we work with big other actor and actress, them also people that we on tape and theater business, because this is not we for doing a stage. We work with them so that people in will actually know how for do the thing also, and also we plan for go for do big film them with them people also. The one them we go win, the one they we not go win, all the one we take part. Once you're talented in acting or comedy, then we plan for do film with them.
Alright, well, as we always the report picking them where they lost all about the country. This one is done lost in the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs custody. Well, we want you see him if you sabi him, we go trace him na the ministry. No come na ya because we don't get pull for keep picking na ya. Where you see him na you picking, just go straight to the Ministry of Social Welfare.
Concerned citizens, one man and one woman. We see over the weekend them Fenana Stadium. No name and no the talk. Yes, we gave it time from Monday from one interim care center to another. But we dey ask for the biological parents we born this pikin here. Say wherever then they may they go come for the pikin. The ministry they help. Pikin and like them vulnerable pikin and they make they establish the Ministry of Social Welfare. We did for help, but for go left you pikin so that way they appropriate. When you get pikin with the suffer, you come to the ministry say they suffer and need help. The ministry will help. So we director of Children's Affairs don't say whatsoever the mama day or the papa make it come for in pikin. The ministry will give livelihood support and other support them for help and for will take care of this pikin. Or the papa self. If they make it kind of the ministry for this pikin, the ministry will help her with livelihood support for the support the pikin. And any other family member we sabi this pikin or we don't know one a neighbor, let them help with information. How we will trace this pikin in parents then, where they will be there for take care of this pikin and the office, the ministry as a whole, will give livelihood support to them for upkeep the pikin in well-being. Now boy pikin. They could contact we na the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs na New Englandville. Or then contact on me line 078 298379. Again? 078 298379. Let them contact me as a social worker, then they will reach me.
Anyway, I wonder how Pikin can just lost like that, you know.
This thing don't rampant. We get for the year. I think we bring the calculation. Come, let people and see. We get over 100 or 200 or 300 picking them where they lost, where they can go to the Ministry of Social Welfare. Every time they show you, you know. So I think this thing don't rampant. The need for addressing. Anyway.
Very good. But we'll go for a short break. We'll come back. We will continue with the second half of the program. Alright, welcome back to our program. This is the second half, and now with the Sally Who.
Quick one last, see what think come.
Well, the person I see on screen is named Kadi Kamara, of course, the chair lady for the Union of Street Hairdressers. Well, I get important thing you have for Ledo know, he could talk up for himself. Kadi tell from Ledo.
Famuluna, good evening.
Alright. Well, Kari go talk because according to my understanding, they say they get the first ever, you never been at this country exhibition with and they launch, and of course they get ear contest. Somebody there will go for deep and ear contest. I'm not going to tell you now. Anyway.
Next.
Alright, Formula, of course, the possibility on screen on Sabiam, for Sabiam well. When he come with the hammer. Anyway, Dr. Dennis Sandi, the Minister for Lands, Country Planning and the Environment.
Housing and the
housing and the environment. Yes, country planning and the environment. It is also for Cheluna something, and you know now, Dr. Chefamuladu.
Famulem, good evening.
Hi, Doctor. Now you step to start with.
Yes. Because I don't say this Gloucester Saddle again and go on. So, what are the development plan, especially for this Gloucester Saddle area?
The Famulem, this Gloucester Saddle issue not today start. It don't start for a very long time now. During the days of my predecessors, them, from of course Musa Torali, and of course to Diana Kondemani, who of course will be called the Iron Lady. We just can't move an eye to top gear because this time around it should be action oriented and nothing is going to stand in our way. That's clear. Gloucester Saddle, now get a differentiation here, is totally different from the Gloucester village itself. We don't exist in time immemorial, and we will be there as students at Fobe College. Most of us will go to Gloucester Saddle. They have very thick forest. Forget quiet time and take care of the studies there. So as Minister of Lands, Housing and the Environment, we're not going to country plan again any longer. As Minister of Lands, Housing and Environment, we're very much determined under the new direction administration to give a facelift in terms of planning to the newly identified areas there. Thank God, this kind of areas there, not anything new to me. So over the past few months, since the 29th of May, when I became a minister, another ministry day, along with the Deputy Mr. Rex Bonafa, we don't hold mammoth meetings them, with committee elders them, headman them, members of parliament, councillors them. Now, Miata Conference Center, we then signed to the Miata Conference Center declaration on the intention and willingness for work with us in the ministry, not only for protect state lands now, the western area and the country in general, but also for preserve and protect the environment. So that is set. So this Gloucester Saddle issue, now till we don't begin from the outset, wherein we don't tell people and say, let them not go further. Because Gloucester Saddle will, has, and will always remain a state land.
Okay, but we understand that this Gloucester Saddle gets host them. Maybe no go be there already. We don't exist there for some time now.
No. What is a house? Let me define for you first what is a house according to the dictionary. A house is a built-up structure. We get a roof overhead and people are staying it with all, of course, their facilities plus the clothes all the world. That's the house. Until that happens, it's not the house. Lucian, from where I don't turn minister, I don't go Gloucester Saddle past 10 times. And they tell you for free. I don't even go there with the Gambian High Commissioner. I don't go there with other distinguished personalities in this country. There was never a single house there. We don't go there. We got all the maps there. But listen, during this past 1 month, what we did at the preparation stage, don't forget, Freetown is very big. We did Mogigba, we did Motim, we did Waterloo, we did McDonald's, we did Number 2 River, we did Bobo. We even did book Freeze now, because we get some state last night, we get for talk to people there. We did all side. We even did Waterloo. Now there is a problem between Mastantiki and Paloko who don't address. There's a problem again between the King family say and Kamara family in Jopo farm who don't lose address. Now they don't go beyond with Newton now for beginning grab to go Mashaka. So we have a lot to do. So we told them stop, but bring your documents, if any, for that state land place there. What they did, some brought their documents there. We get private orientation. There is no way, Lucian, I can come to SFBC, okay? Say I want for SFBC if I don't get the prerequisites, if I'm not a journalist. We told them, okay, the one they don't submit the documents them, wait until you hear from us. They never did. Rather, the one they will did it, when a land grabbers them, okay, then go into concert with them and begin sending land there to people there. I have friends there, and I have people they don't expect to get there, but they waited. Some never waited. You know what they did? Just within this 1 month period. Because I even be good the last time with the Director of Investment from State House. He saw everything. There was nothing there. But just within this 1 month period, and because of the lawlessness and indiscipline which some of us get, they will begin pillars. They actually the pictures on there. They erected pillars them, bombarded them, and started foundations them. On the state land, where nobody not give authority for do that. And this is an area me family where this government gets big plans for that area there. It's not about me, not to be careful for the day. We have to change the face of governance structure in this country. and put up structures and buildings them where befit other African countries that we don't visit, not even Europe and America. This is what we are doing for Gloucester Saddle. Gloucester Saddle, family, this is the whole area for Gloucester Saddle. This is Gloucester Saddle. About 2,700 acres of land.
Okay,
this is clearly
while we talk, Dr. Sandy, just after we show the Gloucester Saddle, we will have been doing some kind of a demolition. Somebody called me, they talk saying that 300 million news property structure where we don't begin put up, where nobody not get discussions with them, and we don't broke up.
You don't ask them. You don't ask them. Who say put that evaluation estimate?
He saying get paper.
Well, if you get, if you get papers, you don't ask them whether you get the right for go sit down at government land, where you not get the right for today. You don't ask that question. Let me tell you, Lucian, I am a lecturer for a college. If you enter university in this country or anywhere in the world with a fake entrance certificate, let's say what's here, okay? They don't get you first year, they don't get you second year, they don't get you in third year. If we get you final year, will they drive you? Will they rusticate you? Because you never came the right way. That's the same to state lands them. If you go squat in state land, you don't get government official document. You have no right to be there in the first instance.
Okay, Dr. Sandy, another thing where before they would let you first. Some people get some documents them though, because you don't say there was a government.
Yes, of
course. They don't come now. Some people go pull authentic documents and show you.
No problem. My sister, I just forget some of the documents I get. The one that I get in my office where I show AYB today. Now for embassies them and the West African Monetary Agency. And the one they wait the government over time, they don't give any letter of offer to no individual. There is no government letter of offer. That's not the principal document where they give you authority for stay or reside now a place to call a state land.
Okay,
but let me just land most place. But if you go on a state land, you go with a private document there, then you have to explain to us two things. One, if the private document we get, how you get them. Secondly, is it genuine, authentic, or fake? I can tell you, say, most of the ones they get are fake ones.
Fake. Okay, but waiting at the thing where some people go have a blame on. When people they carry them fake paper and they left them back, they go scotch free. Because if they set example on one or two, then I think say that kind of thing they go be addressed immediately.
No, you're right. But under the new direction administration, I don't set example. Where I get somebody with fake documents, I still am doing up on the road. Okay. And I'm so working in concert with the judiciary, and they are so helpful in me carrying out my mandate over there. Because it is for the good of this country, not for me or any individual. Okay, so here we are working in concert. But the thing is that this impunity say you can just move any side and say this is a document. It's like, let me show you some evidence system. Now in this file, I get letters them where some people are crying now to us, coming to the ministry, where the headman then don't sell land with impunity, but there is no land because they don't get out to people them where they can be.
But how do you get the documents?
No document. Wait, now they sign it and they show you how. Now this is the one first. No, look here. 110 million. Now they sell this land to individual. Then where is this document from? In the western area, this is a fake document because headman, councillor, headman, they don't get any right for sign on state land. It's clear before them. Look at it's clear. It's clear. Then now they cry because it's a state land and you know what they're doing. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, if you watch, now 110 million. What this person can do, a right, the big way, follow so but the money don't go. Now let me tell you what they are doing for Gloucester Saddle. Being a councillor doesn't give you any right for say if you go sell government property, especially land. That is not what they made the councillor for. Or even of course hitman. This is why we can't buy hitman election result if they observe. Now fake day because the third hitman for begin sell government land. And under the new direction, we agree. Look the kind of plan we will get for Gloucester Saddle. And this we are going to implement it. Because we now do and talk government. Look at it. This place now don't want to think forget a new structure on them now. You have embassies here. Then you have some government facilities there. They get state-of-the-art building there. Okay. One of the people that go to the area.
The embassies, the specialized area.
Exactly. Yeah. And interestingly today, Lucian, I have been honestly under scrutiny and pressure. The Gambians they go excellent prime line at Gambia. Where if you go there, you go be proud to be Australian. These people have been after us for several years now for long getting land from any control the embassy. Now last week I will get a letter of offer. We don't get the land at Gloucester Saddle. We should be proud about that.
So now the embassies then.
Now the embassy they get located. Okay. But what's the one for? If you go down by Lucian, we don't widen the roads. We don't walk there. We don't open the road.
We don't show people the road.
Yes, we don't open the road and we are walking there. And I want to say at this juncture, thanks to the military and the police for the kind of security they provide for us over there. Okay. But what's important is that now pambodi them. Pillar the foundation them and block the now scatter. Would I say we don't block yours? Then you go now and talk to us whether the first center you have to be there. You have no right to be there the first centers because you know so you go squat there and you know what you get the Lucian. When you go there, you vex. In fact, yesterday when I went to church, somebody provided a perfect description of that place there. They said, "Dog, now go big you go to the one on Gloucester Saddle like a refugee center." Can you imagine? And I saw this family there, this family there, so this there, so this there, so no planning. And no country not going to develop without planning. We don't go Nairobi. We don't go Ghana. We don't go even Abuja. Well planned.
Doctor, we all you there because
issues
actually not there for able to pray down the team. You want to open up. Now we come over to the woman from Victoria Park. You know so? Yes. Street address as Union the Pulnado. Who's them?
December 9th, when Sunday.
Yeah, it's go on.
December 9 when a Sunday, with the Pulnado we hear a contest and we organization, we union.
So how we go look like? Just describe a quick to family.
Family, if you not go there that day, it go wonderful. Because first thing is the follow na go see where we dey display the ear the way we dey plant, where we dey choose, where we dey twist, we dey osfold, we dey go make a like exhibition like. And one for the do every year.
Alright, what a move now for do this particular thing? Because you see street here in nine with the shows so now. You don't see them? So how best you don't do for galvanized support from all the people you have make here in the streets?
Every one of them. I don't go to all the streets them where then they plant. I don't go talk to everybody. Everybody don't come on board and then buy the idea because they still say follow within our main streets they fix with one and plant. Then say from time the one if government will put on that we and help we follow we get something like institute it will better for we.
Okay, how long you don't make here?
25 years.
Wow. 25 years.
Yeah.
Now this exhibition or launch we now for do this year contest. Now how many people get for? Boku?
How many zones they involve?
Lumley, Bombay, Sackville Street.
No, come to
us. By zone them we do.
Now by zone, now by area we do.
Yeah, the one where they win, the zone where they win. Waiting for do.
Well, we defend envelope. We put something there because this not the start. We not gonna no support anywhere. Now we all funding for we self. Now we self just use we own money them for we go put something for the first man, the second man.
But I don't decide now because let somebody go to ginger up the guy zeal. But if you say I go fair envelope something like what 10,000?
No, not small thing first because I just like way they say Kolwata for a start. For let no go buy the ear there. They don't go because I two contestant. We no want let person go buy the ear and go there. It go empty. We no get nothing. Then I feel say we just left everything. But now we say on tax we say what to get now they take for you in the back.
No, we they talk for like say he self hotel.
Now part of we. Instead the part of we.
Okay.
So we not get for announce how much we give first prize. But when you go there that day, because you self get for day, you go know the first prize. Now big parcel we for give the first one.
Okay.
Brown one,
tell
big
me
one.
The time and the place where this program they be.
The program they be na Village Beach Bar and 4 o'clock. We want let everybody there. 4
o'clock. Who's 10?
Sunday.
Date.
The 9th.
The 9th of December. Well, we'll turn the microphone now to you for Larry Yusuf Yeri voice inside the program. This was the Mr. Minister. You get the rights for damage. We host them without court order from concerned citizens.
You say, Mama Salon, say what they happen with the school picking them. Say let God sorry for them, you don't want them. We get brighter future from concerned citizens.
This one say Luciani, say then click Boboya, don't pass mark na this country. Then they do something, they don't get the penalty. Let them get the full penalty of the action because the violence don't boku inside the country. Government need for take serious action against them from Ali Natembe town.
Well, this one say we get plenty picking them with the loss nowadays. It's a government for make sure say they get new law for them parents them where came them picking them the loss.
This one say, God bless the way you steam for giving the latest news where they happen in the country. They say, I just hope say when I go extend the time from 3 days to every day from Sidiki Nadwaza.
This is a bravo to the Minister of Lands for when they take immediate response for regain government property from Pastor Moses Seri Nalunge.
This one said, Mr. Minister, he said, happy for see you on the program. He said, we have come to Momo Drive, Juba, to Kaningo and plan the area. He said, no access road, not even the footpath safe. No problem for going at some host. The person not saying name.
Well, I say we used to say let the Minister of Lands comment on Lunge Airport land issue.
This one said them before they get mind though, they say they una go play for go enjoy una self. But una they go for go fet. He say make the Ministry of Sports stop them game business there from Abuna Juba.
Well, this one say Honorable Minister, he says some time we don't pass. We will see you do one post in front of Regent Palace Hotel, the toxin and state land. So, that's not a big again. Why? So to make it one from Kemos, Tennessee.
This one say, Mr. Minister, waiting they happen about the grafting land issue between the people them and the police na grafting from Adizo na Kamayama.
So then click over again. Also, the new direction will do something for this whole concerned citizen.
He said, we make the school then stop the students there before we can lose life tomorrow. Now we avoid this kind of a thing.
This year we got plenty of students they only behave like hooligans. They say I can't imagine for see students they behave in that manner. Pastor Moses saying Alungi.
This one say government need for stop then school league them so that the violence activities them among the students there go down. From Samuel Aina Collier, aka Samuel Leto of 11 Mill Street, back of Eastern Police.
They say good evening. When you used to say look like say when the old and click boys here so they do their nothing. I believe if them in the institute death penalty, you know, they would not reduce Spanish click business for Mr. Charles na MGHS.
This one say, oh, Salon, it don't happen again today. The past government be don't ban or suspend them before they are and then school they are. He said, but now they don't begin the complication, don't start boss today again. Hey, Salon from Brahma Bobson Kamara, Juba Hill, Momo Drive.
So we should thank you for updates, but we say what did happen at Salon? Do you make changes, put strong security in place because I am them Bokuna the country from Sulbos of New England.
Right. Well,
this is the last one. They say honestly the country cannot plan, plan fine from James and Assisi Drive, IMAT.
Alright, we go straight to the continuation of the program. The New Apostolic Church then at Salon don't get one first youth combined service as a way for make them build a spiritual life them. This service will be at the Milton Magai campus, Godrich, who's George Louis been there and he doing this one.
You're welcome. Good to see you. Yes, now. Nice to stay here. The Apostle? Thank you. Yes. So, welcome. Thank you.
Me, I name Apostle Brahma Safar. Me and the resident apostle na Freetown. I'm not the only for Freetown, but they for Cambia District, Moyamba District, Potloko District, and the whole of Western area. You know, we don't believe, and we believe, say, New Apostolic Church, the future of the church and they use them. Just like any country, the future of the country and they use them. But we want to put them only for the future. The resources of even today and they use them. So we care for them. Let me organize special service and activities in their favor. So that they go able to come, they feel at home, they recreate themselves, then really feel say they are important. And the reason make this who don't call this particular youth service somebody come
Alright, so El Shaddai Ministry they on strategic planning. Well, we'll join Tile Williams.
Reverend Mukhtar Said Kamara, a pastor of the El Shaddai Charismatic Temple, back of Parliament, Tower Hill, Freetown. Actually, this is not the day we choose for let me get a strategic planning workshop for we pastors and elders and also the church workers them. We will come together and strategize and put things in place for work according to the aims and objective of we founder. We are late now. We are late Reverend Charles Kamara.
We understand say yeah, now beside we get like challenges, like things that we've been there, so like bad things there. As a church, how are able to find out for overcome, how are able to being at this church?
Well, actually, I'm made to understand that the pastor will be in there, so they make some wonderful teas in there. We like.
Alright, from there we go to the cleaning where be happen na Waterloo as we on Daniel Mosie where the Waterloo be send this one.
They talk to the councillor for Ward 372, Councillor Awakati Kamara, aka Councillor Jeff. Actually, they find a wonderful, because of the normal activity we any month where the president and the agenda say for clean the country. As a result, we as a committee award heads them to complement the new direction, the agenda. So as a result, youth them can come within the process or can help or push and clean the country because health is wealth.
I'm Councillor Abdul Karim Kagu, commonly called AKK of Ward 384 inside constituency 1 way. And really it's tough, as we all know, say we brothers and sisters, then they ready for Canaan at the country and at the villages them for come.
Well, I'll join JTL as they bring we Abu APC in cleaning.
Honorable Abubakar Fodesila, Member of Parliament, representing the people of constituency 128. We're now with the first village, the first barracks, Spur Road, Spur Loop, Scan Drive, Ilcott Road, Jomo Kenyatta Road, right to Hilltop, of course, medical stores, Gangbaila. A community, program where people can come out today. Willingly, they can volunteer at the cemetery for can clean Wilberforce village cemetery. And these are one of the biggest cemeteries in our western area. But if you think about in terms of taking care of it, we see no more now where the grass is too high in a way that it can be a death trap for people, and of course.
Right, well, for put strength by government in free quality education scheme where government introduced, the Member of Parliament at constituency 132, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, don't go turn the sword for Bill 116 classroom building a number 9 community na in your own constituency. Well, we see how it will look like.
This constituency, I grew up on number 9. I mean, they can't only have number 9. So I'll be always aware of the fact that number 9 don't get a proper schooling facility. And during the campaign, I come and visit the structure will be there when I be the current structure where the beginning they use. Small building, 3 classrooms where they use from class 1 to class 6. They even get kindergarten. So I'll be always there and remind me I want to develop a schooling for this community so as for get picking them, we go come up tomorrow and do what impact that they do or even replicate that kind of standard. So that one they generally in the background for this particular walkway today we can concrete the floor for ensuring we go to the next body.
So how many classroom block will they talk about in this school?
By the time they complete them, we get like 16 classrooms.
All right, well, quickly, Minister, it's unfortunate we're able to talk about this buying and processing, but then on this Gloucester saddle, what you actually have for left with people that we believe say you don't get right for go evict them.
I'm not evict anybody in our state land. It's government property. The only thing I would try for admonish people is that we need to work together with the government for create the kind of difference we could move this country forward. That's the only thing we call success. So let us stop these petty ways of doing things. You have no right to be there. You're not a government paper. So it's not about having, a court order. I will tell you about court order. I get a very good working relationship now with the judiciary. So I know what I'm doing. In the first instance, you have no right to be there. And so what you go today? What you go to that government line, not a government paper? What you make you go put pillar day? Why you go put palm body day? Etc. etc. Why you go start foundation day? You know the one do? The one come from the multi disaster. We put them build house. then they go into negotiation with the government, when they give them some money. You know, Saloma, they felt little way for make money from this government. We didn't agree. That we didn't agree. You have no right to be there. This is not about business. Okay. Then the other thing about access road is that if they can't my attention, we will not begin to take swift action. I don't even begin in Sussex. And this access road, people are doing it with impunity, and they even brag about it. And this is wrong. We don't go Kenya, Nairobi. We don't go Abuja. There is no problem with access road. What go to the African countries? There's some of you had the bleed. I just come out Egypt and Sharm el-Sheikh. What I see there, I don't believe. What you make we don't go do them? We not even go to this country.
So Mr. Minister, you get plans for Kaningo? The people in the cry say they get access road one day.
Kaningo, I just want to tell you that say I get a way of doing things. You write me a letter, you know, asking for my intervention, and then when I form a committee meeting, and when I take minutes of that meeting, when I come meet me, I will go there, ask for all of the documents there. We will resurvey all side back. Anybody who first an inch can at the street, I will work with the AG's office, and of course the Chief Justice, my Lord Chief Justice Mr. Cham. They will give that court order with the knock them fence they do. We need for push sense that people are here this time around.
Okay, we can talk about other things.
I'm going to bring you, Mr. Minister. Yes, finally, Madam Kadi. What you want left with we?
Well, I want call all the women the way they make here in this country for them go that day for go support we. Do ya? On all we call on that very day the 9 na Lumley Beach, Village Beach Bar for on go support we, but we here contest.
Thank you very much. Before they go, this one say click guide and then the country and the highly political, and that makes them it difficult for me to eradicate them. Click here come on the country because some they are agents to them politicians them where they destroy people their life from Juba Hill, Momo Drive already posting there.
What do you say, Mr. Minister? What about the one that will go in a government quarter will not get proper paper with the watcho from concerned citizens?
This one say Mr. Sandy, he say Minister Sandy, he say you there on fire. Keep it up, keep the good work up. The person not sending in.
What do you say? I wish all the all the best for Madam Josephine at Timber Town. Well, now so we'll put the country down. One for thank you to all we colleagues them. Of course, New England, Leicester Peak, and all the one within our studio with we. Well, one for tell and thank you, Lucian and the producer. So to go meet back again in that atmosphere.